Welcome back to the channel. So today I am trying to remove a stubborn CV axle in a 04 Pilot. This is the passenger side, and no matter how hard you hit it, it does not come off the intermediate shaft or the jack shaft. So I've rigged up a little contraption here. Let me show you the details. So I have a chain, I believe a 3/8 chain, wrapped around the axle here. Off that I have this puller. Here's a 5-pound slide hammer, and I have this puller for pulling wheel hubs, so you can get to the wheel bearing. And mine broke because Harbor Freight, but I have a chain connector here to connect the two chains together. A little hook that's threaded into here, and let's find a good angle for what we're about to see. So let's come back a little more. Here we go. That should be enough of the action. And before I start, I'm gonna grab a towel here and I'll wrap it around the slide hammer to make my work much easier. Okay, and then here we go. Axle's out. So instead of spending all day trying to get this axle out like I did, hammering and hitting, and if you follow the manual it's not right anyways. Well, if you hit this part it's supposed to come out, but that doesn't ever happen. So pick up a slide hammer, some chains, or a chain. This is like 2 feet long, a hook, and the axle's out, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, you can rent a slide hammer if you don't want to buy your own. You can rent them at O'Reilly's, Auto Value, AutoZone. They're not too expensive. I think this one was 40 bucks. So, and it comes with the attachment you need anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how you remove an axle by yourself if it's stuck in there. If this part breaks off, grab yourself a vice grips, snag it on here, and weld the nut to the end of that vice grip, and then attach it to your slide hammer, and this thing will come out in a minute. So yeah, I hope this helps some of you guys, particularly with Pilots or Ridgelines or MDXs, or even the Honda Accords. The axles are a bear to get out, but yeah, hope this helps you. So I wouldn't recommend doing this how I'm doing it, but we'll see what happens if you tie it to this axle. I'm guessing it's going to break at the joint here, but since this is a scientific video, somewhat scientific, we'll see exactly what happens when I pull it through the slide hammer and where the weakest point will be. If it breaks up there, it's going to be a pain, but we'll see here. Let's hope for the best and expect or plan for the worst, I guess. Oh boy, that slipped. Man, this rag keeps slipping. It looks like the axle is slowly but surely coming out. There we have it. The axle did come out using this method, and it didn't break where I thought right here. So if you got an axle that needs to be replaced, give this method a go for sure.